Sandhagen starts the exchange in orthodox, kicking the open side of Dillashaw. He then plants his kicking foot down in front of what was his lead foot and steps back into southpaw. This allows him to escape quicker than if he returned to orthodox. Sandhagen then uses the jab to maintain the distance and give him the time to reset. Jan steps through with his straight, taking him into orthodox. Sandhagen mirrors the switch to re-establish the open stance dynamic, putting him at a better angle. He uses the jab to force Jan's head back. Sandhagen now being in a secure stance while Jan's feet are squared, facing the wrong direction, and his head is over his feet. Cory could put on the pressure as Jan is out of position. Once the exchange settles, Sandhagen once again mirrors Jan's switch and quickly steals the outside foot position, putting his straight directly down the centre line. Sandhagen hides the switch behind a pouring straight, angling out in the new southpaw position. As TJ follows him, Cory intercepts with a stiffer straight which catches him square. Sandhagen, having stepped through with the straight, can then angle out the opposite direction in orthodox, pouring with the jab to maintain the distance. Once at range, Cory fires another straight which Dillashaw rolls under, before getting caught by a sneaky lid hook as he exits. Sandhagen diffuses Chito's pressure by simply switching stances on the retreat, which maintains the distance, before using the jab to keep him at bay during the exit. Cory squares his stance to give him the option of going either way, deciding to go right into orthodox and using the jab to hide it. He then pressures forward behind a 1-2 which Jan evades, but Sandhagen is still able to step through and switch to southpaw in order to circle out and get away from the cage. Stepping into southpaw, Sandhagen only shoulder feints before switching back. This is to see the openings available from the open stance. Quickly after, he switches back to southpaw and occupies Marai's guard with a double jab, keeping his hands up and leaving room for the open side body kick. Sandhagen retreats in orthodox, stepping back into southpaw as he gets near the cage. This allows him to escape to the left where there is more space, stepping back into orthodox as he circles, and catching Dillashaw with a hook while he's squared up. Once again switching stances while on the back foot, this time to orthodox, Sandhagen then uses a pouring jab to keep Song at bay while he circles around his lead foot. Cory enters behind the jab, taking the outside foot position. This forces Jan round to his left. Sandhagen therefore follows him by stepping into southpaw and using his now lead hook to halt Jan's movement. This leaves Jan out square against the cage, so Cory steps through with a stance switch once again to close the distance with his punches. The double jab helps to hide Sandhagen's switch to orthodox, simultaneously creating more space. He then puts his lead hand out once again to keep Song's guard up, before faking me a takedown which draws a big reaction. Sandhagen lunges in with a stiff straight, but uses it to switch stances and exit on a different angle, leaving his lead hand out to re-establish a distance. Against the cage, he steps back through into orthodox. This makes it an open stance match, therefore giving his flying knee more space to gain velocity. Pushing Chito back against the cage, Sandhagen steps wide to his right with his rear foot before stepping round into southpaw. This forces Vera out to his right while Sandhagen is in a good position to kick, unfortunately only grazing.